and happy Monday. I'm Shannon Hansen.
And I'm Zelly Short. Here are some of the Graphic's latest stories.
They were the smallest group in Songfest, but they came out as the big winner. Gamma Get Sigma and Friends was crowned the winning group of this year's Songfest on Saturday night. 4 out of the 6 Songfest performances this year were judged in numerous categories by a panel of entertainment professionals and members of the Pepperdine community. Gamma Get Sigma's Western-themed musical ultimately received the highest overall score. Gamma Get Sigma is the oldest non-Greek affiliated group who participates in Songfest, and they consisted only of 20 members this year.
2 resident directors and 1 ICA staff member have resigned from Pepperdine staff. Brittany Patog, Michael Harry, and Bryce Cofield were found in violation of the University Code of Conduct in an incident over winter break. After an evening get-together, 6 staff members spray-painted the walls of Morgan Hall, which was set to be demolished. The walls of the dorm were already painted by students who had received approval as long as the paintings were reflective of Pepperdine and existing community living standards. The group of staff members discharged a fire extinguisher and ran from the fire alarm. DPS officers arrived and began an investigation. The involved staff were asked to resign January 27th.
Calamigos Ranch will no longer be offered as a housing option through Pepperdine. Housing and Resident Life has decided not to extend its contract with Calamigos Ranch. Starting next fall, students who want to live at Calamigos will have to contact the ranch directly as an off-campus provider. However, Associate Dean of Students for Housing and Residence Life, Brian Dawson, said, this decision will make housing at Calamigos cheaper and include new services like a 24-hour gym and a free $500 meal plan to Malibu Cafe.
SGA elections are taking place Wednesday. Here are the candidates for SGA's executive board. Current Vice President of Administration Austin Welch is running for SGA president. Welch said he hopes to make changes that will benefit current and future students. He plans on improving the day-to-day lives of the student body and increasing sustainability.
Next up, we have current sophomore class president Olivia Belda running for SGA executive vice president. Her goals include ensuring students understand what SGA does and the motivations and processes behind their actions. She also wants the executive board and Senate to be a committed group of people who are willing to put in the effort necessary to make changes.
Also running for executive vice president is current sophomore class senator Isabel Ordaz. Ordaz wants to use new marketing and outreach strategies to make SGA more inclusive of the entire student body. She also wants to start a semesterly leadership conference for leaders of all student organizations to inspire and empower students.
Toby Mack, currently a sophomore class senator, is running for SGA Vice President of Administration. Mack plans on continuing working with the library and creating timed parking spots in the main construction lot for students after the construction of the library is over.
And running against Mack for Vice President of Administration is junior class president Dylan Sasanti. He plans on working on diversity and inclusion to decrease residential stigmas on campus and making parking and housing on campus easier for students.
Next up, junior class senator Andrew Lozano is running for SGA Vice President of Finance. Lozano plans to decrease the health center fee and make parking easier. He would like to encourage students who have had SGA initiatives passed to follow through with the initiative to make it a reality.
Current sophomore Senator Alex Zhu is running against Lozano for SGA Vice President of Finance. She hopes to encourage transparency in the use of money in SGA so students know what their money is going toward. She also plans on working with the Financial Literacy Initiative to ensure resources for issues like managing student loans and paying taxes.
That'll do it for this week's G News. Visit our website pepperdine-graphic.com for these stories and more.
For updates throughout the week, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at PepGraphic. Subscribe to the PGM Pixel to receive weekly emails that highlight some of the stories the Graphic has been working on. You can also subscribe to our weekly e-newsletter, The Pixel, by emailing pepperdinegraphicmedia@gmail.com.